YouTube. Update here for the Epic Longshot. I've been working on this for a long time now, mainly because I still need to get epoxy for the front grip. In fact, I actually have the front grip right here. You can see that's all done. I just need to, basically everything's done on it, except I need to get another spring for it because it's kind of low spring power right now. But today I have a new feature to show you that I invented for this gun. This works specifically for this gun. It can work on any half-inch PVC barreled gun, but basically I'll show you how it works. You can see I have just the front here for you today. But you can see I have the front of the barrel. Everything's there. Well, what I found is, I have my grenades. Well, obviously these don't fit onto a half-inch PVC pipe, but they do fit on the half-inch copper. They fit very well. So what I found is, because PVC and copper, the inside diameter of the PVC is about the same as the outside diameter of the copper. So I found if you're carrying this along with you, you just push your copper into the end of your barrel during combat, because you don't really want to fire the gun with that on there, and then you just slip your grenade on the end. Now you have a rifle grenade for your Epic Longshot. And it works extremely well. And I've actually tested it with the actual gun. It works amazing. In fact, I might just go grab the gun in a minute to show you. But it's done extremely well. I've tested it and it works. And I found, without getting my extra spring, I'm shooting the thing like 30 feet. So, I mean, for a grenade like that, flying 30 feet with just the stock stretch spring, which I still need to get my airsoft grade spring that I'm going to get for it. I mean, for that small of a spring, shooting a grenade that size 30 feet is a really good achievement. And shooting this thing is really simple because it works the same way that you're firing your darts. You just slip it on the end and then you just prime it back the way you would prime your darts. That's pretty much it for this. Updates on any new ideas I have. I'm working on a new sidearm, a homemade sidearm this time. I'm planning on doing a design that looks kind of like a Glock machine pistol. In fact, I have a little booklet here of my designs. I'll show you, basically designing something like that. It's going to be kind of cool looking. And I'm also coming up with a P90 design where I'll use PETG clear PVC on top, just like the real P90 has a clear magazine. You can see my picture there with all the internals and stuff. I didn't label that one. And I'm also doing a plan for a MP40 World War II German rifle right there, or submachine gun. And I'm also starting a design. This is just what I have drawn up so far of my snap rifle. And this is without any of the wood parts on it, but basically I'm going to have, if I do all of those, I'll have a whole bunch of really nice guns. All of them will be operated by airsoft springs, which will make them very powerful and be able to hit targets at really far distance. I don't know when my next Nerf war is going to be. I know for the Nerf war, I will post a video of the actual Nerf war on there. Depending on when the Nerf war is, depends on what primary and sidearm I'll use. If it's coming up soon, I'll probably end up using the Recon and the RSCB pistol, because this still needs work, and besides, this is actually not my gun, it's one of my friend's guns, but so's the Recon, but he said I could pretty much use that whenever I wanted. But I'm also working on my Super Soaker converted into a Nerf gun. It'll have a dual barrel on it, where it'll have one barrel running out for darts, and then an elbow joint running up for one of these to fire grenades off of. So that way, instead of having to take this on and off, I just have to stick the end cap on the end and fire whenever I need to fire it. But it'll work really well. If the war doesn't happen till later, I might end up using the one of these designs I just showed you. Might end up using the Super Soaker design gun. I think that will work really, really well. Probably out of any of these designs, the one I really want to do is either the P90 or the MP40 design, because I really want a primary. But if I build that as my primary, the Super Soaker, I might just make a secondary and make a homemade secondary. But I'm going to get the rest of the longshot and grab that grenade and do a fire test inside for you, and then I think I'll go outside to show you a fire test. So, but thanks to video editing, I'll be back in like half a second for the fire test, so just be patient. Alright YouTube, and I'm back with the back half of the gun. I'll go ahead and do a fire test for you. Priming it back. I already have my grenade on the end. And I'm just going to hold this on here. I'm going to fire it this direction. And firing in 3, 2, 1. So you can see it does fire off. And if you look, I still have a huge gaping hole in it. Not a huge, great air seal. I haven't put in my reinforcement piece or put this on the end. Once that's all done and I have my airsoft spring in it, it'll fly really far. But basically that's my indoor firing test. Now I'll go ahead and do an outdoor firing test for you. So pretty much, again, I have to move everything set up, but again, I'll be back in half a second. So see you in a half a second. Alright YouTube, I am going to do my outdoor firing test now. I will not be in the camera shot for this one. But you will see the grenade go flying off. I'm not even sure if you'll be able to see the rifle in this shot. But this is my backyard, so I'm going to do a shot out in my backyard. And it's primed back. Grenade is on it. And firing. 3, 2, 1.